Hey everyone, today's video is about when you bleed out while pregnant. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The sound of raindrops pattering against the window blends into the gentle hum of the television in the background. The apartment was warm, safe, a heaven that you share with the two men you love more than anything in the world, and you knew that these feelings were reciprocated. Kirishima was curled up next to you on the couch, his arm draped protectively around your shoulders, while Bakugo sits on the floor between your legs, his back resting against the couch as he flips through channels with a bored expression. The day is peaceful, filled with quiet, domestic bliss, but then it happens. A sharp pain sears through your lower abdomen, so sudden and intense that it steals the breath from your lungs. Your fingers clutch Kirishima's sleeve on instant as a gasp escapes your lips. Babe, what's wrong? Kirishima's voice is immediately laced with concern, his warm red eyes scanning your face. Bakugo twists around at the sound of distress, his expression shifting from relaxed to serious in an instant. Oi, what's going on? You try to answer, but another wave of pain crashes over you, and suddenly you feel something warm and wet between your legs. A terrifying realization dawns on you, and you don't even need to look to know what's happening. Katsuki, Kirishima. Your voice is barely a whisper, strangled with panic. You force yourself to glance down, and the sight nearly makes your heart stop. Blood, dark and spreading rapidly across your sweatpants. Too much blood. Bakugo follows your gaze, and his face drains of color. Shit. Kirishima is already moving. We need to get you to the hospital. Right now. His arms slide beneath you, lifting you effortlessly, as panic flashes across his usually warm features. Hold on, babe. Just hold on. Your vision blurs as the pain worsens. Your breathing comes in shallow gasps, and Bakugo is right there beside you, his hands hovering, his eyes wide with something that looks terrifyingly close to fear. Kirishima, get her to the damn car right now. Bakugo barks, but there is a crack in his voice, something raw and vulnerable. Kirishima doesn't waste a second, carrying you out into the storm. The rain was so cold against your feverish skin, but the pain is worse. Bakugo throws the car door open as Kirishima gently but quickly settles you into the backseat, cradling you against him as Bakugo speeds towards the hospital. Just stay awake, babe. Kirishima pleads with you, brushing damp hair from your face. We're almost there. It's just a little longer. Bakugo's grip on the steering wheel was tight. His knuckles were white as well. You're not freaking leaving us, got it? You and the kid. You're both going to be very fine. You tried to respond, but all your strength was fading very fast. The pain was all-consuming, drowning you in darkness. The last thing you hear was the sound of their voices, desperate and unwavering, before everything fades. When you woke up, it was to the rhythmic beeping of hospital monitors. The sterile scent of antiseptic fills your nose, and your body feels heavy, exhausted. But you're warm, surrounded by the familiar presence of your two lovers. Kirishima's hand was wrapped around yours, his grip firm, as if he's afraid you'll slip away again. Bakugo is on the other side, his fingers brushing through your hair. His eyes were drenched but fierce. Hey, you're awake. Kirishima breathes out, relief washing over him like a tidal wave. His lips tremble, but he forces out a smile for you. You try to speak, but your throat was dry. Bakugo immediately reaches for a cup of water, bringing it to your lips. With surprising gentleness. Drink, Tomas. His voice was rough, but the way his thumb strokes your cheek betrays his tenderness. After taking a sip, he swallowed thickly and whispered the question that's been gnawing at you since you lost consciousness. So, the baby? The silence stretches for a moment, suffocating. Kirishima squeezes your hand, and his expression crumbles. We we lost them. His voice breaks, and his other hand comes up to cover his face as a silent sob racks his body. He feels something inside you shatter. A grief so deep threatens to swallow you whole. Tears spill from your eyes, and Bakugo curses under his breath before pulling you into his arms, holding you tightly, as if trying to shield you from all the pain in the world. I'm sorry, he mutters, his voice hoarse. I should have done. I should have done something. There was nothing that you could have done. You whisper, but the words feel hollow on your tongue, empty. Kirishima lifts his head, his eyes red and swollen. We love you, he says, his voice trembling but firm. And we're going to get through this, together. Bakugo nods, his grip firm, tightening around you. Damn right we are. The pain will never truly fade, but as you sit between them, wrapped in their love, you know you won't have to face it alone again. Days later, as you sit on the balcony watching the sunset, Kirishima wraps a blanket around your shoulders, and Bakugo sits beside you, holding your hand. The pain still lingers, but in their presence, you find solace. We'll keep trying, Kirishima whispers, pressing a soft kiss to your temple. Bakugo squeezes your hand. No matter what happens, you've got us. A small, fragile smile tugs at your lips. The future wasn't certain, sure, but with them, you know that you'll find the strength to move forward as long as you're together and as long as you're trying to be better. Months later, as you sit on the couch between Kirishima and Bakugo, a soft breeze drifting in through the open window, you feel a tentative sense of peace. It hasn't been easy, and the loss still lingers in quiet moments, but you've healed together. Kirishima presses a kiss to your forehead, and Bakugo squeezes your hand. A silent promise that no matter what comes next, you'll always have them by your side. And somehow that makes all the difference to you. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.